The time is 8:30, February 1st, 1934. You are listening to the Geographic Expeditionary Update, brought to you via Ainsley and Duran's amazing exploratory lighter than air Zeppelin, the Persephone, across the Victoria and Albert radio system. The VAAR can be heard via repeater station across Africa, Asia, Australia, Canada, and South America. My name is Tillie Turnaround. I will be your hostess for the next 4 hours, from my rather cozy nest on the lower deck of the Persephone. You can look forward to news, weather, gossip, and a theoretic absence of aviation disaster, plus the best in modern music. We are currently 400 meters above the rather beautiful Devil's Tongue waterfall system. Stick around, won't you?
And when she was done, you were all the sweet things rolled into one. You're like a plaintive melody that never lets me free. For I'm content, the angels must have sent you, and they meant you just for me.
Passengers aboard the Persephone are advised that the final stop for non-expeditionary members will be the small village at the base of the Devil's Tongue waterfall network. Those disembarking may hire boat excursions further up or down the river from a variety of trained and honest local folks, or from various shifty-looking European expatriates who will almost certainly throw you overboard for that bottle of aftershave lotion you are carrying. Don't say you haven't been warned. For those of you who suffer from water sickness, consider hiring one of the many donkey, mule, or burro teams that are often seen loitering listlessly around the embassy. They may not be safe or even trustworthy, but boy, are they cheap.
All around the water tank, waiting for a train, 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. I walked up to a brakeman to give him a line of talk. He says, if you've got money, I'll see that you don't walk. I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I show. Get off, you railroad bum. He slammed the boxcar door. Ole-ee, ole-ee, ole-ee. Put me off in Texas, a state I dearly love. The wide open spaces all around me, the moon and stars up above. Nobody seems to want me or lend me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco, I'm going back to Dixieland. Though my pocketbook is empty and my heart is full of pain, I'm 1,000 miles away from home, just waiting for a train. Ole-ee, ole-ee, ole-ee.
Those venturing into the jungle are reminded that it is mating season for the fabled emerald jaguar, who can be notoriously protective of its territory. Similarly, the so-called chili pepper anaconda often can become aggressive during egg-laying season, and visitors are advised to stay well clear of their nesting grounds. The flesh-rending otters often range far above their normal range after their whelps are born. Whelps are normally friendly and playful, but touching them can cause their parents to enter a kind of slaying frenzy, which rarely ends well for the unaware. Finally, please remember your insect repellent. The Orinoco Boudica moth will begin its mass migration this week. The Boudica moth is famous for laying eggs in the eyeballs and ear canals of unsuspecting tourists. That's an ouchie. Newcomers to South America are kindly asked to familiarize themselves with the list of invasive species brought here by tourists and outsiders. Foreign species can greatly damage local ecosystems and may drive local flora and fauna to extinction. Please notify customs if you have any knowledge of Indian mongoose, the North American ferret, the European brown rat, and most of all the Irish folk singer. Irish folk singers may appear to be sympathetic, detached, and almost dreamlike, but their presence in local ecosystems can spell disaster for indigenous musicians. Irish folk singers are rarely seen, but more often heard echoing in the distance, ruminating over better times gone by. If seen, please do not attempt to capture directly. Call local authorities and hope for the best.
We've got a farm, a barn of a farm, right in the middle of a swamp. There ain't any charm in our little farm, right in the middle of the swamp. Nothing's grown since the day we came. Misery farm is our farm's name. We're miserable souls, miserable down on Misery Farm. So are the animals, so are the vegetables down on Misery Farm. The hens won't play, we can't make hay. We work all day and we get no pay. We're miserable souls, miserable down on Misery Farm.
Spikes and darts shooting from the walls, giant rolling boulders, tarantulas everywhere. Let's be honest, when you find a lost temple down in these parts, that's the least you can expect. But don't get caught flat-footed. Local legend, Pitfall Harry, is proudly offering seminars on how to beat the system in 20 minutes or less. Harry can teach you everything from how to get bats out of your hair to how to jump over scorpions. Don't miss out on Harry's exciting, hands-on lessons. Space is limited, so book now. Those who enroll get a certificate, an autograph, and a warm handshake. Cash only.
Folks,
Folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary. See my baby there, she's dressed out on a long white table. She's so sweet, so cold, so fair. Let her go, oh bless her. Wherever she may be, she will search this wide world over, but she'll never find another sweet man like me. Now when I die, bear me in my straight leg breeches, put on a box back coat and a Stetson hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain so you can let all the boys know I died standing pat. Then give me 6 crap-shooting pallbearers. Let a chorus girl sing me a song. Put a red hot jazz band at the top of my head so we can raise hallelujah as we go along. Folks, now that you have heard my story, say, boy, hand me over another shot of that blues. If anyone should ask you, tell them I got those St. James Infirmary blues. Let her go, oh bless her. Wherever she may be, she will search this wide world over, but she'll never find another sweet man like me. Folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary.
Did you know that the Persephone is an utterly unique flying vehicle? With a crew capacity of 80 and passenger space for 140, the Persephone was designed to be the last word in exploratory innovation. Designed by the finest graduates in French engineering, it was built in shipyards of Dundee, Scotland. Under the exacting eyes of its owners, it spares nothing in terms of survivability, technology, and luxury. It comes with a state-of-the-art billiards room, a doctor and dentist, hair salon, and a 2-star Michelin restaurant, not to mention 4 state-of-the electrostatic cannons for dealing with wildlife, dinosaurs, and unruly colonial powers. Tours may be booked on Saturdays and alternating Sunday afternoons, weather permitting. Certain changes have been made to the local travel schedule. All trips to Maple White Land, also known as the Lost Plateau of Dinosaurs, and other extinct things that will eat you, are currently cancelled due to an outbreak of mad gecko setae and mouth disease. However, rides at the Challenger's Baby Ankylosaurus Park are still open, although visitors must book in advance. Did you know setae is what you call a lizard's mouth? News to me. The Belgium embassy has cautioned travelers to avoid the small nation of San Theodorus following the disappearance of famed boy reporter Tintin, as well as his little dog Snowy. San Theodorus is currently in a state of revolution, with indigenous tribes uniting to overthrow the often tyrannical rule of General Alcazar. Please consult with local embassies for current updates.
My man's on the ocean, bobbing up and down. He belongs to Uncle Sam, but he's always on my mind. Girl, take a tip from me. You know how I feel with my man at sea. I got the blues for the deep blue sea. Nothing but a ship can satisfy me. No automobile can change my mind. I feel like getting an aeroplane and flying. When I hear that whistle blow, I know the ship is next ashore. Ain't but one man in this world that can satisfy me. That's the man that seeks rocking on the deep sea. I mean the deep blue When I hear that whistle blow, I know the ship is near the shore. Ain't but one man in this world that can satisfy me. That's the man that leaves rocking on the deep blue sea. I mean the deep blue sea.
Percy Fawcett may have vanished almost a decade ago, but his friends and associates never say die. The Friends of Percy Society have announced plans to celebrate the 1-decade anniversary of his disappearance while looking for the lost city of Zed. However, the Society needs your financial help to compensate for the many members who remain lost after last year's Let's Find Percy 9th anniversary expedition. The enthusiastic but largely overconfident members were lost moments after their attempt to reunite with Sir Percy. The few remaining members are planning on holding a bake sale on Saturday to raise awareness and cash. Good luck there, kids.
kissing everyone we meet when that man is dead and gone. What a day to wake up on. What a way to greet the dawn. Some fine day the news will flash. Satan with a small mustache is asleep beneath the lawn. When that man is dead and gone. Satan, Satan, thought up a plan, dressed as a man, walking the earth, and since he began, the world is hell for you and me. But what a heaven it will be when that man is dead and gone. When that man is dead and gone. We'll go dancing down the street, kissing everyone we meet when that man is dead and gone. What a day to wake up on. What a way to greet the dawn. Some fine day the news will flash. Satan with a small mustache is asleep beneath the lawn. When that man is dead and what a day to wake up on. What a way to greet the dawn when a certain man is dead and gone.
Let's look at the personal ads. Single white Victorian explorer seeks single female Victorian explorer, preferably of independent means or royal descent. Must be obsessed with exploring the ruins of antiquity and not mind giant spiders. Professor Carlton of the Cambridge Expedition writes, looking for eligible women, ages 20 to 60, who enjoy adventure, dust, camaraderie, knife fights, and routinely falling from great heights. A familiarity with ancient texts and dead languages, a plus. Finally, we have, hey sexy, I'm a down-on-her-luck all-American gal with a tough exterior and a can-do attitude. When the going gets tough, I get going. I'm looking for a quiet, tall, fedora-wearing alpha male with a PhD in archaeology and expertise in slipping past border officials. Give me a call. Missed connections. I was being washed downriver during a shootout with Nazi agents. You were swinging from a vine above me, wearing a red dress that made my heart almost stop. I felt an immediate connection. Please contact me for a lifetime of adventure.
Quando nós saímos do norte, foi pra no mundo mostrar como canta aqui nesta terra bando de tangarás. Uma madama pra fazer economia comprou a perfumaria num turco que ela encontrou. Saiu pra rua perfumada em todo canto, aí o perfume perdeu tanto que a madama desmaiou. Ai, quando nós saímos do norte, foi pra no mundo mostrar como canta aqui nessa terra bando de tangará. Meu tangará, meu curió, meu serra-serra e o meu canário da terra que é danado pra cantar. Eu também canto uma semana, o mês inteiro, e quando eu canto no terreiro, em terra a lua quer sambar. Ai, quando nós saímos do norte, foi pra no mundo mostrar como canta aqui nessa terra bando de tangará. Eu fui fazer minhas compras na feira e eu vi tanta roubalheira de se encabular. Dá muito jeito de roubar com uma tal febre, vendendo gado por lebre, ratazana por gambá. Ai, quando nós saímos do norte, foi pra no mundo mostrar como canta aqui nesta terra bando de tangarás. A sepultura que eu fiz pra minha família tinha um freguês por dia para se enterrar. Na minha vez, quando eu cheguei ao pé da cova, e apesar dela ser nova, já não tinha mais lugar. Ai, quando nós saímos do norte, foi pra no mundo mostrar como canta aqui nessa terra bando de tangarás. Lá no norte, quando é boa a brincadeira, lá vem palha e vem madeira, vem tabefe e vem punhar. Mas eu não temo nem cacete nem garrucha, eu levei 10 tiros nas puxas e depois disso eu fui sambar. Ai, quando nós saímos do norte, foi pra no mundo mostrar como canta aqui nesta terra bando de tangará. Tem um emprego aí ao fio do Zacarias, só das 11 ao meio-dia que tinha que trabalhar. Mas o malandro pega peso não podia, além disso ainda queria hora e meia pra almoçar. Ai, quando nós saímos do norte, foi pra no mundo mostrar como canta aqui nessa terra bando de tangará.
The Victorian and Albert Broadcasting Station and the Persephone exploratory Zeppelin would be remiss if we were not to mention our various generous donors. Among those who have provided aid on our mission are the Donald and Darlene McShirley Foundation for Zeppelin Studies. Other aid includes a generous bursary from the Clark Savage Jr. Group, as well as technical aid from the Hidalgo Engineering Enterprises. We would also like to note a number of smaller contributors, including the Bring Percy Back Alive Foundation, the W.C. Fields Trusteeship, and the Institution for Amazonian Tourism Mixed with Action. Don't forget that it's also thanks to viewers like you that we can stay in the air. Remember, this is the news you can't get from regular newsreels. Stay tuned for more music and news. I'm our hostess, Tillie Turnaround, and I'll be with you until the wee hours of morning.